Hey. Today is my pre-op for my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I'm currently sitting in the car waiting for my appointment. I thought I was going to hit a ton of traffic coming here. Sorry, someone just walked by and it kind of made my eyes kind of turn. So yeah, hit no traffic. There was 2 or 3 tornadoes I drove by. I saw one of them, didn't see the other 2, but they were on the news. So maybe that's a good thing. It's been shining bright and the sun looks great all the way here. Oh my God. I just noticed that there's some like gargoyles or something up here. Can I zoom in? You see that? It's like way up there. I don't know. Yeah, just sitting in my car. I'm about to go in for my pre-op appointment for my vertical sleeve gastrectomy, VSG surgery. That I'll be having in 2 weeks from now. I do have to take it's a half-hour, 45-minute food class where I learn how to eat post-surgery. So that'll be very interesting. I kind of have a general idea of what it's going to be about, considering all the YouTube videos I've watched since I started this journey. And then about a half hour later, I go in for my pre-op tests. I don't know exactly what I'll have done. I think I'll have an EKG done and possibly get blood work done. Some people have mentioned that a tube will be put down your throat to check out your stomach. I don't know. I did have the bacteria that was in my gut that I made a video about, which I'll be sure to place up here for you to check out if you're interested. But I haven't been tested since, so hopefully all of that's gone, and I'm not being sent home with 4 more antibiotics to take for the next 2 weeks. Oh my God. My iPhone, it's got 2 circles and then 1 circle. It almost looks like a face, and then it's got the flash and it looks like a dimple. I don't know. I think it's just so funny looking at my phone right now. I'm so used to talking to a giant camera and lights and, I'm sitting in the car. Is this something different? If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And leave me some comments below. Did you get the surgery? How was your pre-op experience?
I just took my surgery class to learn how to eat before my surgery. Went well. I honestly knew most of everything that they spoke about that I already learned about online. So, yeah, it was a so-so. A little bit of a waste of time, but every little bit helps, and I just gotta keep on trucking. So now I'm just chilling in this waiting area inside the hospital, waiting for my pre-op to happen. So I got about a half hour to kill, so I'm going to jump on YouTube and enjoy a TV show as everybody walks by staring at me. Good times. Alright, I'm talking soft, sorry. There's a lot of people walking around. I just feel so weird being on my phone, talking to my phone by myself. Who knows? Alright, bye-bye.
Go to pre-op for my VSG surgery. Alright, so this will be the 3rd time I've made this video because I keep screwing up. As you saw earlier in my previous video, I had just gotten out of my health and wellness class learning about food. I didn't really learn anything because I already knew everything from YouTube, Facebook, and the guides that they gave me. I don't think it was a very good use of my time, but that's just me being blunt and honest. After that, I waited about a half hour and I watched some Netflix. Woohoo! Being fat and lazy, I should have went out and walked around Boston. That would have been a lot better for me, I think. So then I met up with my pre-surgery surgeon, and we talked through everything related to this surgery. I asked a series of questions. She went through my medication list. She went through all the risks of the surgery. She really tried to comfort me to make sure everything was good, that, she was there to answer any questions. She gave me her phone number. I can give her a call if I have any other questions leading up to it. She told me what type of medications to stop before my surgery, medications I need to take before my surgery, which is, like 500 milligrams of Tylenol, but I have to take 4 pills? Like, that's a lot of freaking Tylenol. No wonder why they want someone to drive you home from the surgery. You're going to be just knocked out by narcotics. I plan on driving myself because I prefer driving my car. I really hate being the passenger in a car. I prefer to be in control, if that makes sense. And then after that conversation, I asked her a series of questions, like if someone can come into the hospital with me, which they were totally fine with. So that's cool. Talked about the complications, and we talked about my heart condition and things I was concerned about, like if there was a leak, would it put me in cardiac arrest, and, things to look out for. And I'll probably ask these same questions to them again after the surgery while I'm in the hospital. I did talk to them about the diabetes medication. A lot of people on Facebook talk about getting off that medication the day of the surgery. Well, she told me they're going to keep me on all that medication until I have a significant weight loss. And they run a blood panel. Just because of my history, they want to be safe about it. They don't want to just take me off and then me have a bunch of issues. Also, I'm not supposed to take any vitamins for 2 weeks after the surgery. I really thought I was taking vitamins like the day after. So that was something new. I learned some stuff today. I'm really freaking psyched and pumped for this. Have you gone through this process? Are you about to go through this process? Is that why you're watching me? I would love for you to follow along on my journey. If you would like to consider subscribing to my channel, liking, and leaving a little comment, that'd be great. I plan on making more of these videos about the process, about how I feel, and just my weight loss in general. Be sure to check back for, my weight loss results throughout this time on this surgery, as well as how my surgery goes. I do plan on making a surgery video of how my process went through the hospital. I see a lot of females doing it out there. I don't see a lot of guys doing it. So once again, just trying to build the community larger and give it a little bit of a male presence. I know a lot of guys out there don't like to talk about their issues, and it's just a manly thing to do, right? But, dude, pick up your freaking phone and record yourself. I would love to be able to look at other people before I go through this process and really help me make that decision whether this is a good idea or bad. Our anatomy is completely different. Also, on all these freaking Facebook groups, everybody just talks about their dick. What other issues and what other things come about that are awesome? Leave me some comments below. All right, well, I'll just ramble. I need to jump in the car. I know I'm going to hit a shit ton of traffic, so maybe I'll do a little more vlogging while I drive. Not really safe, but we'll see. All right, thank you guys. Have a nice day, and I will talk to you on the next episode. Bye, everyone.